Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. So we are all packed up and ready to go to Lisbon, where we are going to participate in the next Lisbon half marathon. So I've been preparing for this half since last December and I put in a lot of effort. This Sunday, we are going to put to test all the training and see if I can take some time off from my previous PR. So my previous PR was around 1 hour and 39 minutes, which was during the Amsterdam Marathon. So this Sunday, let's see if we can get some time knocked off from that PR. So see you in Lisbon. Good morning everyone. We have arrived at Lisbon and we're just going to pick up our luggage from here and move out to the hotel. I have a shakeout run in the morning, around 4 kilometers. And once I'm done with that, I'll go collect the bib and we're going to be ready for tomorrow. After the shakeout run, I took a nap and then casually went out at around 12 o'clock to the Expo to collect my bib. The Expo is located close to the finish line at the Centro Cultural de Belém. And it turns out 12 noon is not the best time to visit the Expo. The queue was so long. It took us well over 45 minutes just to get to the entrance of the Expo hall. But once we entered, it was a very quick affair because there were multiple windows processing the bib requests and we were done very fast. After collecting the bibs, we just walked around the expo a little bit, exploring the brands and their offers that were available there. Well, what an eventful day. We landed and I went out for the shakeout run early in the morning and it was quite an experience when it was still dark and fresh with nobody around. So after that, we went out and collected the bib. We realized actually later on when we went to check out the finish line in the evening, we realized that in the evening after 6 o'clock, the queue was completely gone. And you could just walk into the expo like that. So I think a piece of advice for people who want to participate in this half marathon in the future, maybe you can try after 6 o'clock in the evening. If you go late evening, you might not be in the queue, in a very long queue. So that's something that probably you could use if you participate next time. So that brings us to the end of today, and right now I have my kit laid out. My shorts, my t-shirt, my shoes, everything has been laid out and I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm quite excited to go and give it my best. So I'm going to call it a night and try to wake up in the morning and have a little bit of a breakfast, and let's see how it goes tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Cheers. On the race day, we took the free shuttle that was available from opposite Pastéis de Belém. That was near the finish line, and it took us towards Campolide train station. At the train station, I was in for another surprise. It was full of people. Well, after patiently waiting for our turns, we finally managed to board the train. And at the destination, we were met with another huge crowd. I guess I could have avoided this if I had come here. With just around 35 minutes left to the race, I loaded up on some carbs with a banana and had an electrolyte. I hadn't realized earlier, but from the train station, it was quite a long walk to the starting line. And then finally we made it to box 2, which was my starting line for people who were supposed to finish under 1 hour and 45 minutes. And then at 10:05 the race began. The start line was kind of quiet, considering that it's a bridge. You really can't have too much music or live bands going on there. So it was a little slow start as well, because there was too much crowd and it was kind of congested. So my first kilometer ended up being the slowest. So after the first kilometer, the course starts going downwards, at least till the 7th kilometer. So after losing some amount of time in the first kilometer, I tried to make up by increasing the pace in the following kilometers on the bridge itself. And I ended up making up some amount of time. But towards the 10th kilometer or so, I started slowing down because I wanted to save myself for the end of the race. But this being a really fast course, I ended up going fast at some point or the other again and again. But in the end, I didn't lose out because despite the heat, despite the course flattening out towards the end, I was still able to push myself and get a couple of kilometers done towards the end at around 4:07 minutes per kilometer and 4:13 minutes per kilometer, which was not bad. So I ended up with a very strong finish thanks to the decline and thanks to a very flat course of the race. If you're interested in learning more about the course elevation and the route itself, then I'll leave a link in the description below so you can click and follow what it looks like on Strava. I've also recorded the video of the whole run on my camera and uploaded it on my channel. So I'll drop a link of the video in the description and here inside the video as well. I think what makes these races more enjoyable for me is the end. Towards the finish line, I really love the adrenaline rush, and also there is some amount of satisfaction in leaving other runners behind. Okay, we are done with the half marathon and we are packed up and ready to leave Lisbon today. Very memorable experience. I ended up getting a PR, as you guys have seen. 1 hour 33 minutes, not bad, not bad. A really fast course, one of the super halves. I'm really happy with the outcome and all pumped up because I think that just means that I have become better in the last few months with the last few months training. The next one that I'm going to be running is Berlin. That's in September, the Berlin Marathon, and I'm really hoping that I'll be able to qualify for the Boston Marathon. So for my age, I need to do at least something below 3 hours and 10 minutes for the marathon in Berlin. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. I have 6 months to prepare for it, and I'm going to do my best and do something as close as possible to 3 hours. So let's see. So stay tuned. Please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions on how to improve, or if you have any feedback for any of the videos. Cheers. See you in the next one.